Hello everyone, my name is Samir Akhtari, uh, a software engineering student from Maran University of Engineering and Technology, Jamshoro. Today my project is Log the Lost, an Android application which is designed to secure your phone when you accidentally dropped it. So if we talk about the scenario, what happened, usually we are on a motorcycle or cycle or we are running and for some reason our phone get dropped and we don't get to know about it until we reach our destination and try to use our phone. So in between that, about half hour or 20 minutes or 15 minutes are enough for someone to pick your phone up and power it off. So when we try to locate it from like Android phone from Google Device Finder, or we are talking about Android phone, so Google Device Finder, so we get no luck because phone is already powered off and it will not able to use data connection or GPS or anything else. So what we are going to do in this application, the log lost will detect the impact of our phone, like w- this application will detect the drop of this phone, that it is really dropped without our knowledge. Like if we are running or if we are motorcycle or on a cycle and mobile phone get dropped, our application log the lost will detect it, and what it will do, it will prevent it from getting powered off and turn the mobile data on and GPS service on. If we are not already, if these services are not already turned on, then it will turn it on. So about getting powered off, if if we try to just simply block it from getting powered off, the person who picked it up with bad attention intentions will, what will he do, he will simply put the sim out of this phone in order to prevent it from using data or something else. So what does this application do, this will let it to get powered off, while on the background the mobile phone will act like it is not, mobile phone will act like it is getting powered off, like getting the loading screen, then black screen will appear and no button volume key or power key will work, and on the background the mobile phone is all functioning, everything is functioning. I mean, data, mobile data and GPS is turned on, mobile phone is on, become on silent, so that if some call or in notification will appear, it will not ring, and screen will turn to black, full black, and no no key will work, power key or volume key will not work. So if you talk about our application, this is the front end of our application, user interface. So what we did here, we use this soft UI, which is also called, so we are using the software UI, which is nowadays a trend in mobile applications, to use buttons that look like soft buttons, like silicon buttons, and a normal and simple UI, which is easy to use by each and every person. So if we talk about it, interface is really simple, interactive, and user friendly. So if we go to the back end of our application, in our application's backend, uh, let me show you the front end first. If we go there, this is our application. This is our application log the loss. In this application, you can see these buttons are really looking like the soft UI, like silicon buttons. Here's the side menu and a setting button and help button. So we use these buttons to uh, navigate to all other tabs, or simply in programming language we go to the other activity. This is sensor checking button. It will check if each and every mobile phone sensor is working or not, which is required sensor. And key secure button, which will let you to put a key like a password in order to get it back online when you find it. And third one is term and condition. So there are some few terms and conditions which the user has to accept first before using this application. And this is the simple button to turn it on. If we click on it, our application will start working, and it will show secured and everything. So here is the setting, theme, and about us, purchase. If you go to about us, we can see about ourselves and all other settings. Set key, get key, send key. Means you can use get key to get your password if you don't remember it, and set key to set the password. So come to backend. So backend is everything. In backend, I made 9 Java classes and one Java interface with 13 XML based activity classes. So what they do, let me show you a class which is called source. So this class contains my own created algorithm, which is responsible for tracking down the mobile phone fall only when it is unintentionally fault. So if we go to the Android Studio, we can see here are the application, our applications classes. First is the main activity, which contain all the activity which is required to be launched, which is simply the general methods and each and everything. Then background detected activity, which is used to run this application and detect the fall on the background. And detected activity intent service, which is used when activity is detected, like what a user is doing, running, cycling, or driving, or standing, like this. And then constants, here we can set the value of the constant, confidence level, and each and everything. Then uh, password, password DAO, and password DB are database classes, which is used to store our password, which we set in order to unlock it after we retrieve it. And then source. This is the main, like main brain of this application, which use my own created algorithm in order to detect the fall happened or not. And shutdown receiver and log the lost. These classes use some other methods which are which are and these classes use some other method which are about to supposed to be launched after the detect is fall is detected. Like in log the lost, we will see the अपना, we will see the GPS to be turned on, mobile data to be turned on, and mobile to be set on silent, and our phone. Here we can see key event of our power key, which is used to be to make it fake power off when someone try to power it down, and go to sleep method, uh, which is used to black out the screen and let it to look like it is powered off. So this is the backend like backend classes, and these are the XML activities. So if we go there in backend, there are 13 XML activities. So this was about our source, and it include take power off method, GPS on turn on and data turn on, then black out the screen when someone try to power it off. So what happened next if we find our device? So we will just simply I'm not creating a device locator because it is already made by Google and which is very efficient. So we will use a device finder in order to locate our phone. And when we do, what we have to do, we have if we want to unlock our phone, the password we set, we are supposed to send this through SMS to any SIM that is inside our phone, like our own SIM, or if we lost the SIM, we can put a new SIM and send this password SMS to our phone which was lost. And this our application will recognize the password is correct, which is come from the SMS, and it will unlock our phone and each and everything. So how our application is working? It use uh, Google machine learning algorithm plus my own made algorithm plus mobile phone sensors in order to locate the mobile phone fall. So what is exciting in this application? Exciting part is that if you try to uh, if you try to throw it to the wall, or if you try to throw it by yourself in order to check out the application is working or not, it will never ever lock it, because I made the algorithm very efficiently that it will only and only work when without our knowledge, like हमें ना पता हो और हमारा फोन गिर जाए एंड हम उसको ना उठाएं. लाइक एग्जांपल ये कि अगर हम बाइक पे जा रहे हैं या रनिंग कर रहे हैं, हमसे मोबाइल फोन गिर जाए और हम उसी टाइम उठा लें, तो ये लॉक नहीं होगा. But if we are on a bike or running and it dropped and we don't know about it for few minutes, then it will turn it down and lock it. So disclaimer is don't try to throw your phone, it will not work. If sensors are not working, it will not work properly. It works with Android 10 or above, because Google machine learning APIs and machine learning algorithms are not easy to be done on lower Android phones with lower SDK version, and phone should be rooted for some features like blacking out screen is not a feature which can be used by unrooted phones. So a phone must have been rooted before. So this was it. Thank you.